Stock market investors, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys my next 10x stock. This stock is coming in around 30 bucks per share, and I definitely think within the next, 4 to 5 years, this stock has the potential to 10x. It combines artificial intelligence and robotics and has contracts with Walmart and some of the biggest companies in the world. Let's get into the video. All right, stock market investors, the company that I think has the ability to 10x very, very soon is Symbiotic. One of my favorite companies in the entire stock market. They combine artificial intelligence and robotics in warehouse settings that are going to displace a lot of people and their jobs. But the bottom line always wins, and that's why I think this company is going to be huge, monumentally huge over the next 5 to 10 years. And their business model thinks that they can address existential threats in this current marketplace, including labor pressures, evolving omni-channel strategies, SKU proliferation, Symbiotic's AI-powered automation. This company has the potential to be astronomically huge, right? Here's kind of the supply chain of how they kind of view their company, right? And things start with the upstream suppliers, go to the distribution centers, and then the last mile where items are picked up and ultimately shipped to consumers, right? Pallets, cases, etches. This is where this company fully integrates companies to streamline deliveries, guys. They're going to improve inventory optimization and order accuracy, right? Take the human element out of it, right? Here are some of their key operating metrics. 46 systems in deployment, 37 completed systems, 650 issued patents, 10 major customers, key financial metrics, 22.7 billion in total backing, year-over-year revenue growth 42%. The gross margins are expanding and they are cash flow positive, right? So, large addressable markets, right? Symbiotic in-house, 432 billion, This is one-time system sales in operator-owned warehouses. Green box, second, outsource, 500 billion. Incremental annual warehouse as a service opportunity, and then micro fulfillment, $300 billion, right? This is their pallet-based solution, right? They really think that they could streamline this. And as you know, a lot of these companies, even like Target and Walmart, are becoming like Amazon 2.0 and 3.0, right? That's kind of where these business models are going. And warehouses are needed to house all these items to get to consumers, right? And with AI, with these robotics, they could store items, get them off the shelves and to customers in a greatly efficient manner, right? And it improves efficiency, speed, flexibility, density, accuracy. And, it takes the human element out of it. You don't have to pay workman's compensation. You don't have to pay into a 401k. You don't have to pay health insurance for all these things. And these companies, I know it sucks for the people that work there, but this is the reality of where we're at right now, guys. And here are some of the customers right now. Order fulfillment, upstream distribution centers, Honeywell, Swisslog, Witron, and then blue chip customers. Albertsons, second largest U.S. supermarket chain by revenue. Walmart, world's largest company by revenue. I mean, getting that Walmart contract is absolutely crazy, guys. And this is only the first step. We're in early days for Symbiotic, right? Very, very early days. And this is kind of the trajectory, their long-term growth strategy: increase existing customer penetration, win new customers, add new verticals, add new geographies all over the world. If they can do what they're doing right now, Walmart is one of the biggest companies in the entire world. And if they see value in their systems, the AI with the robotics, others will be joining very, very, very shortly, right? That Walmart contract, I can't express to you enough how unbelievably huge it is, because they got systems, software, and parts and services, right? All kind of in this symbiotic financial pedigree, right? Where they can kind of grow this business in different avenues. And if you take a look at the systems and deployment over time, growing and growing and growing, and look at the revenue, guys, really, really, really impressive stuff. Just in a few years, they've 5x'd their revenue, really, really, really impressive, right? Adjusted EBITDA, cash flow positive, right? And the net loss getting less and less and less and less. Systems completed. Everything is on the up and up right now, guys. If we take a closer look at Symbiotic, we can really start to see these numbers, in a visual manner, right? If we take a look at the income statement, 2023, 1.18 billion to 1.79 billion. And then the net income is getting closer and closer to being cash flow positive, right? Quarterly, we could see, minimal losses, right? So we're getting closer and closer to, sustained profitability, guys. Revenue up 40% year over year. Net income up 55% year over year. Net profit margin almost 70% year over year. EBITDA up 30%. Very, very impressive numbers, guys. Straight up. Very, very. Total assets up 26%. Liabilities up a little bit, right? They're trying to grow this, so they got to, spend money to make money. That's kind of how these early onset businesses work, right? And if we take a look at the stock year to date, up about 30%, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm nibbling slowly, but if you guys want to sell puts under $30 in that $20 to $30 range over the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months, I think that's the way to enter this stock. Anything under $30 a share is a buy for me. I really would be buying heavy in that 25 and less range. Over the last, even the year to date, this was a steal under $20 per share. That is where we wanted to enter. But, if you take a look at a stock like Palantir, it didn't matter if you bought at 7, 10, 15, 25, 30, 40, 50. You're still making tons of money. And I think the growth trajectory for this company could be very, very similar. And the total addressable market is what gets me really, really excited about this stock, guys. I am a huge fan of Symbiotic. The robotics and artificial intelligence is unbelievable, right? So the market cap, kind of where we're at right now, $3.59 billion for Symbiotic, right? So to 10x, $30 billion isn't really that big of a company, guys. It's really, really not when you look at the grand scheme of things and the total addressable market. And if they get price to sales at 1.67 is, not bad, considering where it was back in 2024 in March, 2.37, almost cut in half, so really, really impressive stuff. And if you take a look deeper into the stock, revenue trailing 12 months coming in around $2 billion. Total cash. I love this. This is why I'm so bullish on this company. Total cash, almost $1 billion. Total debt, $28.31 million. Levered free cash flow over the last trailing 12 months, $400 million, right? Listen, that debt is nothing. This company's pretty much operating debt free. And that is really, really exciting, guys. And if you take a look at analyst recommendations, tons of buys and strong buys and, no real, underperforms or sell. There's some holds there because the stock has run up a little bit, right? So whenever a stock has run up, we want to be a little bit cautious, kind of see where the stock kind of settles, right? So there are no real projections for the stock as we take a look, but these numbers will be getting clearer and clearer as time goes on, right? So there's no analyst making projections on this stock quite yet, but I'm going to make some projections. I think a year from today, we are in the middle of June. I think this is going to be a $60 stock by June of next year, if not higher. These contracts are remarkable, guys. If you go in ChatGPT and be like, give me the highlights, give me the goods. I like it. Market cap, here it says 19 billion, but if you take a look at these numbers in Yahoo Finance, the market cap, they say it's at $3.59 billion. So I don't know what the hell ChatGPT is saying right now. So we've got to take that into consideration right now. Here it says it's 19 billion, but the numbers say it's much less than that, right? So even at 19 billion, the market cap is still relatively small in my opinion, right? Year to date, recent performance up 40%, 1 month gain, 1 week gain, you don't really worry about that stuff, guys. We want to look at the revenue, right? $2 billion in revenue. I love that. And then the revenue from Q2, 549 million. That's 40% up year over year. I absolutely love that, guys. The margins are improving. This is a buy, in my opinion, man. And here come some of the strategic moves. Acquisition of Walmart's robotics arm for $200 million, plus up to $350 million in earnouts, right? Walmart to invest $520 million in developing a new AI-enabled robotics platform, right? Being partnered with Walmart is absolutely huge. There's going to be some volatility with this stock, guys. 100%, right? So, in my opinion, this is the forefront of the way the world's moving right now. AI is not going away. I want to get some stock in companies that are, AI related. And this is kind of a pick and shovel play, right? So you get the AI interface, right? You get the robotics. It's the best of both worlds. So you get the automation with the robotics and the artificial intelligence that helps these companies become more profitable. And at the end of the day, businesses run on profitability. Any way they can get better margins and really pay back their shareholders, that's kind of the way these big businesses work in this world, guys. So I want a part of that. That's why I think Symbiotic is a 10x stock. Whether it's 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. If you get any stock to 10x within 10 years, I'm all for it. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.